If your mind has been racing and your heart feels heavy, listen close. This song is about how God's truth brings calm when panic tries to take over. You're about to find peace in the middle of your storm. I used to sit in silence but my mind was loud. Thoughts moving fast, couldn't slow them down. Panic used to hit me when nobody was around. I looked calm outside but was breaking down. And I came across John 8:32 one night. The truth shall make you free, that gave me light. I didn't understand it till I lost control. Truth started healing what fear stole. I was trying to fix it all in my own head, but anxiety kept pulling me close to the dread. Every small worry felt 10 times bigger, like my peace was slipping through my fingers. But God started speaking in ways I could feel, not loud, just steady, just real. And slowly I learned what I couldn't see. Truth was stronger than what was troubling me. Truth crushes panic when it rises up. When my heart feels shaking, you fill my cup. Your word brings calm to the storm in me, and suddenly I can finally breathe. Truth crushes panic, it breaks the fear. Every time I call you, you're right here. I don't have to run, I don't have to hide. Your truth stays with me deep inside. I remember nights I couldn't even rest, chest feeling tight, I was under stress. Thought I was losing my mind for real, but God showed me a better way to heal. Philippians 4:6 came alive in me. Be anxious for nothing, I had to believe. I started praying instead of overthinking. That's when my fear started shrinking. It didn't disappear in a single day, but truth started pushing the noise away. And I learned that panic don't stand a chance when God's truth gets in the circumstance. I stopped trusting everything fear would say, started leaning on what scripture was saying. Piece by piece, my peace returned through every lesson that I had to learn. Truth crushes panic when it rises up. When my heart feels shaking, you fill my cup. Your word brings calm to the storm in me, and suddenly I can finally breathe. Truth crushes panic, it breaks the fear. Every time I call you, you're right here. I don't have to run, I don't have to hide. Your truth stays with me deep inside. Yeah, there were days I thought I wouldn't make it through, when every thought was heavier than truth. But I started holding on to what God said, not what fear kept playing in my head. Isaiah 26:3 stayed close in my mind. You keep in perfect peace the one aligned. I didn't feel it at first, I won't lie, but I kept speaking it into my life. And slowly something started to shift in me. Fear lost power it used to keep, not because life got easy or light, but because truth stepped into my fight. Now when panic tried to come back near, I don't listen like I used to hear. I replace every lie with what's true, and I find my calm all over you. Truth crushes panic when it rises up. When my heart feels shaking, you fill my cup. Your word brings calm to the storm in me, and suddenly I can finally breathe. Truth crushes panic, it breaks the fear. Every time I call you, you're right here. I don't have to run, I don't have to hide. Your truth stays with me deep inside. I know somebody listening feels overwhelmed, like your thoughts been pulling you under the ground. But I need you to know you're not alone. There's truth that can bring your mind back home. God didn't give you a spirit of fear. That's 2 Timothy 1:7 right here. And I had to learn that the hard way too. But now I know what truth can do. It doesn't always change everything outside, but it changes how you survive inside. And that's the peace nobody can take, when God's truth starts to take its place. Truth crushes panic when it rises up. When my heart feels shaking, you fill my cup. Your word brings calm to the storm in me, and suddenly I can finally breathe. Truth crushes panic, it breaks the fear. Every time I call you, you're right here. I don't have to run, I don't have to hide. Your truth stays with me deep inside. I don't fight my thoughts alone no more. I bring them to the one I adore. And every lie that tries to stay gets replaced by what you say. Your truth don't shake, it don't move, it stays the same. It pulls me through, and I've learned in every season I face. Your truth is where I find my place. Truth crushes panic when it rises up. When my heart feels shaken, you fill my cup. Your word brings calm to the storm in me, and now I can finally breathe. Truth crushes panic, it holds me still, even when my mind won't sit still. I rest in you, I trust your voice, and I let your truth be my choice. Panic used to speak loud, but truth speaks louder. Fear can make you feel weak, lost and unstable, but this song is here to remind you that God is still your foundation when everything around you shakes. You still got a rock beneath your fear. I remember nights my thoughts wouldn't slow down, heart racing fast every time silence came around. Tried acting calm so nobody would know, but inside I was fighting battles on my own. I kept reading Psalm 18 before sleep. The Lord is my rock while I was weak. Those words sat heavy deep inside my chest, like God was telling me I could finally rest. Cause fear had me second guessing every move, losing confidence in things I once knew. But somehow God kept holding me together, even through pressure that lasted forever. I was tired mentally, tired emotionally too, still trying to trust what God said was true. And every prayer I whispered in the dark felt like heaven slowly repairing my heart. You the rock beneath fear when my world shake, when my mind get heavy and my soul ache. You stay steady when everything else change. Lord, your presence keep me sane. Rock beneath fear when I can't see ahead, when anxiety fill my thoughts in bed. You speak peace that my heart can feel, and remind me your love's still real. Yeah, there were days I avoided people completely, didn't have strength to explain what was eating me. I smiled through conversations just to hide pain, then cried alone asking God for change. But Proverbs 3:5 started changing my view. Trusting the Lord when confusion grew, not leaning on what I thought made sense, but learning how to depend on Him instead. That wasn't easy for somebody like me. I always tried solving everything secretly, but carrying fear alone broke me down, until God showed me I ain't gotta drown. Now every time panic starts creeping near, I speak scripture louder than fear. Not because life suddenly became light, but because God gives me strength to fight. You the rock beneath fear when my world shake, when my mind get heavy and my soul ache. You stay steady when everything else change. Lord, your presence keep me sane. Rock beneath fear when I can't see ahead, when anxiety fill my thoughts in bed. You speak peace that my heart can feel, and remind me your love's still real. I read Isaiah 26:3 one late evening. You keep in perfect peace, and I believed it. Not all at once, but little by little, God started coming what fear had crippled. And I still got moments where doubt pulled hard, still got scars that left my spirit marred. But now I know pain don't mean God gone. Sometimes He's carrying you all along. I stop measuring faith by how I feel. Some days healing still don't seem real, but every time I call on Jesus sincerely, something inside starts breathing clearly. Can't explain it in some perfect speech, just know God met me in my deepest need. When fear told me I was falling apart, God kept standing guard over my heart. You the rock beneath fear when my world shake, when my mind get heavy and my soul ache. You stay steady when everything else change. Lord, your presence keep me sane. Rock beneath fear when I can't see ahead, when anxiety fill my thoughts in bed. You speak peace that my heart can feel, and remind me your love's still real. I used to think courage meant never being scared, Now I know faith means knowing God's still there, even when your hands shake during prayer, even when pressure make life feel unfair. John 14:27 became personal truth. My peace I give to you, pulled me through. Not temporary comfort that fades away, but peace that stayed through heavy days. And if somebody hearing this feel trapped inside, like fear been stealing joy from your life, please know God still reaches broken places, and His mercy still changes faces. You don't gotta fake being strong tonight. You can cry and still hold on to Christ. That's something I had to finally learn. God stays close when the hurting burns. You ride me, feel my world shake when my mind get heavy and my soul ache. You stay steady when everything else change. Lord, your presence keep me sane. Rock beneath fear when I can't see ahead, when anxiety fill my thoughts in bed. You speak peace that my heart can feel, and remind me your love's still real. I was losing myself quietly, fear had control of me privately, but you kept calling my name with grace, never once turning your face. Now I know I don't walk alone, even in valleys cold as stone. You hold me up when I feel weak, and give my restless soul peace. You the rock beneath fear every single day, even when my confidence fade away. You keep my spirit standing tall. Lord, you never let me fall. Rock beneath fear through every storm, through every wound and every war. And now I know no matter what appears, God's still stronger than my fears. Fear talk loud, but God stay louder, and that's what carried me through. If you feel like you're at your lowest right now, this is for you. This song is a reminder that God's strength shows up best when yours runs out. Hold on. There's power even in what feels like breaking you. I've been at points where I couldn't even pray right, just staring at the ceiling through another long night, trying to act fine when I really wasn't okay, smiling in public then fading away. Yeah, I opened my Bible with a tired heart and found 2 Corinthians 12 right from the start. My power is made perfect in weakness, it said, and that line kept spinning inside my head. I didn't understand it at first, I was lost in pain, but somehow God still spoke through the strain, like He was saying, I don't need you strong, I need you real. That's when I started letting Him power through weakness. I feel it in my soul when I'm falling apart, used to make me whole. Your strength steps in when I let go, and you carry me more than I know. Weakness is changing my life, turning every dark place in light. And when I can't stand on my own 2 feet, that's when your grace stands up in me. There were days I thought I was done for real, like my prayers were hitting the closed up seal. But Romans 8:26 came alive in me. Even when we don't know what to say, the Spirit intercedes. That hit me deep in the way I can't explain, like God understood my silence and pain. Even when I couldn't form a single word, He still heard every cry that never got heard. I stopped trying to impress heaven with strength and started just being honest at length. That's when I felt something shift inside, like mercy finally met my pride. Weakness, I feel it in my soul when I'm falling apart, used to make me whole. Your strength steps in when I let go, and you carry me more than I know. Weakness, it's changing my life, turning every dark place in light. And when I can't stand on my own 2 feet, that's when your grace stands up in me. I used to think struggle meant I was far from you, but now I see that's when you break through. Because Isaiah 41:10 won't leave my mind. Do not fear, for I am with you all the time. That promise stayed when everything else failed, when my confidence dropped and my hope got frail. I learned that weakness isn't the end of me, it's where your strength becomes what I see. I don't have to fake like I'm holding it all. You already catch me when I fall, and somehow in my lowest place I still find traces of your grace. Power through weakness, I feel it in my soul When I'm falling apart, you still make me whole. Your strength steps in when I let go, and you carry me more than I know. Weakness, it's changing my life, turning every dark place into light. And when I can't stand on my own 2 feet, that's when your grace stands up in me. I still have days where I feel worn down, like I'm barely keeping my head above ground. But I remember what you told me then: my grace is enough again and again. That keeps me steady when I start to shake, that keeps me grounded when I feel like I break. I'm not pretending I got it all together, I'm just held by something way stronger forever. And if somebody hearing this feels like they're losing, ay, like life's been heavy and confusing, just know your weakness ain't the end of your story. It's where God reveals His glory. Power through weakness, I feel it in my soul. When I'm falling apart, you still make me whole. Your strength steps in when I let go, and you carry me more than I knew. Weakness, it's changing my life, turning every dark place into light. And when I can't stand on my own 2 feet, that's when your grace stands up in me. I don't have to prove I'm strong, you already knew all along. Every crack, every scar, every tear I hide, you were still right by my side. And when I stop trying to control it all, that's when you lift me after every fall. Your power shows up where I run out, that's what real faith is about. Power through weakness, now I understand. It was never me, it was your hand. When I had nothing left to give, that's when you taught me how to live. Power through weakness, I'll never forget how you met me at my lowest yet, and turned what I thought was defeat into victory inside of me. Yeah, even in weakness, He still moves. That's where His power lives. If your life feels loud right now, this is for you. This song is a reminder that God can still give peace in the middle of everything breaking apart. Hold on. He is still present in the chaos. I've been living days where my mind don't slow down. Too many thoughts running circles around, trying to act fine when I'm not okay. Still talking to God even when I don't know what to say. I open my Bible just to calm my chest. John 14:27 hit me different, no rest. Peace I leave with you, not as the world gives. That line reminded me why I still live. Because the world give pressure, then take it back, but God give peace that don't fade like that. Even when my situation don't change, something inside me don't stay the same. Peace through chaos, I can feel it in my soul. When everything is shaking, you still in control. You're calm in my spirit when I lose my ground. You speak without noise and I hear you now. Peace through chaos, I don't understand how, but you quiet my mind even right now. When life gets loud and I feel alone, you bring me back to a steady home. I had nights where sleep just wouldn't come, heart beating heavy like I'd outrun every answer I thought I should know, but God stayed close when I felt low. Philippians 4:6 came back to me. Be anxious for nothing, that's what I read slowly. It didn't erase everything I felt, but it reminded me I don't fight this by myself. I've been overwhelmed more than I admit, trying to hold it in but it still don't quit. But somehow prayer started shifting my view. Not everything I face is bigger than you. Peace through chaos, I can feel it in my soul. When everything is shaking, you still in control. You're calm in my spirit when I lose my ground. You speak without noise and I hear you now. Peace through chaos, I don't understand how, but you quiet my mind even right now. When life gets loud and I feel alone, you bring me back to a steady home. I used to think peace meant everything fixed, no problems left, no conflicts. But now I see it's deeper than that. It's God staying present when life attacks. Isaiah 26:3 became my anchor line. You keep in perfect peace whose mind stays on you every time. So I try to focus when I drift away, even when emotions try to lead my day. And I still struggle, I still fall short, but peace still meets me at my lowest point. Not because I earned it, not because I'm strong, but because God stays with me all along. Peace through chaos, I can feel it it in my soul. When everything is shaking, you still in control. You're calm in my spirit when I lose my ground. You speak without noise and I hear you now. Through chaos, I don't understand how, but you quiet my mind even right now. When life gets loud and I feel alone, you bring me back to a steady home. I know somebody hearing this feel pressure today, like everything is falling out of place. Just breathe for a second, don't give in. God still has the final word within. Matthew 11:28 came to my mind. Come to me and I will give you rest every time. It's not just words, that's real for me. I felt that rest in my deepest need. And if I made it through what I thought would break me, then I know God can still carry anybody. Even in confusion, even in fear, He's still the reason I'm standing here. Peace through chaos, I can feel it in my soul. When everything is shaking, you still in control. You're calm in my spirit when I lose my ground. You speak without noise and I hear you now. Peace through chaos, I don't understand how, but you quiet my mind even right now. When life gets loud and I feel alone, you bring me back to a steady home. I don't need everything to make sense, I just need you in the middle of this. When my thoughts get too loud to contain, you still speak through the rain. And I finally understand what it means to have peace that lives underneath. Not outside, not what I see, but deep inside of me. Through chaos, it holds me together. Even when nothing around feels better, you steady my heart when I'm losing control. And you bring me back to hope. Through chaos, I will always know you are the calm in the middle of the storm. And I don't walk this world alone. You are my peace in chaos. Still here, still steady, because He never left. If you feel like life is taking more than it's giving, this is for you. This is a reminder that God can still place joy inside pain. Hold on. He is not done with your story. Yeah. I've been carrying days that felt too heavy to name. Smiling outside, but inside it wasn't the same. I kept asking God why it had to take so long to feel peace again when everything felt wrong. Then I came across James 1:2 in my low. Counted our joy when trials grow. I didn't understand it at first in my pain, but slowly I started seeing purpose in the rain. It wasn't instant, it didn't come fast, but God was shaping something that would last. Even when I cried and felt out of place, there was still mercy holding my face. Joy despite suffering, I never thought I'd see. Peace in the middle of what was breaking me. Your word became the light when I couldn't cope. Now even in the struggle, I still have hope. Joy despite suffering is deep in my soul. When everything hurts, you still make me whole. And I don't understand all I go through, but I still find joy because of you. I read Romans 5:3 when I couldn't sleep. Tribulation builds patience in me. That line felt real when I had nothing left, just trying to breathe through every test. I used to think joy meant everything was right, but God showed me joy can live in the fight. Not based on comfort, not based on ease, but rooted in something deeper than what I see. Even when life don't answer my prayers quick, I learned God's timing is never off script. And somehow He keeps me steady inside, even when I feel like I'm barely alive. Joy despite suffering, I never thought I'd see. Peace in the middle of what was breaking me. Your word became a lie when I couldn't cope. Now even in the struggle, I still have hope. Joy despite suffering is deep in my soul. When everything hurts, you still make me whole. And I don't understand all I go through, but I still still find joy because of you. There were nights I thought I wouldn't make it through, but Psalm 35 reminded me what's true. Weeping may endure for a night, it said, but joy comes in the morning ahead. The scripture kept me from falling apart. It spoke light straight into my heart. I stopped expecting life to always feel fair and started noticing God was always there. Even when I couldn't see the full plan, He was still holding my broken hands. And I learned joy ain't the absence of pain, it's knowing God still speaks in the rain. Joy despite suffering I never thought I'd see. Peace in the middle of what was breaking me. Your word became the light when I couldn't cope. Now even in the struggle, I still have hope. Joy despite suffering is deep in my soul. When everything hurts, you still make me whole. And I don't understand all I go through, but I still find joy because of you. John 16:33 stayed on my mind. In this world you'll face trouble sometimes, but then it says something to carry me through. He has overcome it for you. That shifted everything I believed inside, made me see struggle in a different light. Now I don't panic when storms appear. I remember God is already here. And even when my heart feels drained and weak, Nehemiah 8:10 speaks to me. The joy of the Lord is my strength, it says, and that's what holds me through my hardest days. Joy despite suffering I never thought I'd see. Peace in the middle of what was breaking me. Your word became the light when I couldn't cope. Now even in the struggle, I still have hope. Joy despite suffering is deep in my soul. When everything hurts, you still make me whole. And I don't understand all I go through, but I still find joy because of you. It didn't come easy, it came through fire, through unanswered prayers and deep desire. But somehow you stay close to me when I had nothing left to believe. And now I see what I couldn't see before. You were building joy in something more, not based on what I feel each day, but on your grace that never fades. Joy despite suffering is real in me now. You carried me through when I didn't know how. Every tear became part of your plan, and I stand here now by your hand. Joy despite suffering, I finally understand. It's not what I lost, it's what you've planned. And I will keep trusting through it all, because your joy will never fall. Even in suffering, joy can still live. That's God's promise, and it still stands.
If you're facing something bigger than you right now, listen close. This song is a reminder that God's word always stands taller than any giant in your life. Let this bring you courage to keep going. I've been staring at problems that felt too big for me, like a mountain matched in every direction I breathe. Pressure on my chest, couldn't find my calm. Still I kept whispering prayers through the storm. Then I remember David, not strong by himself, but he spoke God's name and nothing else. 1 Samuel 17 came alive in my mind. Goliath looked big, but he fell every time. I've been in seasons where fear tried to talk, telling me I wouldn't make it, I wouldn't walk. But something inside me refused to agree, cause God been too real in my history. Gospel over Goliath, that's the way I stand. Not by my fear, but by God's hand. When the giants talk loud, I don't run or hide. I stand on the word and let truth decide. Goliath, I won't back down. Even in the fire, I won't turn around. Cause every battle I thought would end me, God turned it into victory. I used to measure my life by what I could see, but faith taught me something deeper in me. 2 Corinthians 5:7 stays on my mind. We walk by faith, not what's defined. And I ain't always felt strong in the fight. Some days I just prayed through the night. No perfect words, just honest pain. Calling on Jesus through all the strain. But every time I thought I was alone, God reminded me I was never on my own. Even when giants felt close and loud, He gave me peace that quieted the crowd.
Gospel over Goliath.
That's the way I stand, not by my fear, but by God's hand. When the giants talk loud, I don't run or hide. I stand on the word and let truth decide.
Gospel over Goliath.
I won't back down, even in the fire I won't turn around. Cause every battle I thought would end me, God turned it into victory. I had moments where I almost gave in, thought the weight was too heavy to win. But Joshua 1:9 stayed in my chest. Be strong and courageous, I won't forget. That scripture didn't just sound nice to me, it became the reason I still believe. When doubt was loud and hope felt small, God was still steady through it all. And I learned something I can't deny: giants don't win when God is on my side. Even when I shake, even when I fall, He still answers when I call.
Gospel over Goliath.
That's the way I stand, not by my fear, but by God's hand. When the giants talk loud, I don't run or hide. I stand on the word and let truth decide.
Gospel over Goliath.
I won't back down, even in the fire I won't turn around. Cause every battle I thought would end me, God turned it into victory. I know somebody listening, feeling out of place, like the giant in front of them won't break. But don't forget what God already said: no weapon formed will prevail ahead. Isaiah 54:17 kept me grounded inside. When everything else tried to divide, that promise held me when I was weak, when my own strength couldn't speak. And I ain't saying life don't bring pain, I'm just saying God still remains. So if you're fighting something too big today, let faith be louder than what fear say.
Gospel over Goliath.
That's the way I stand, not by my fear, but by God's hand. When the giants talk loud, I don't run or hide. I stand on the word and let truth decide. I won't back down, even in the fire I won't turn around. Cause every battle I thought would end me, God turned it into victory. I don't need perfect strength, I just need a perfect God. And every time I trusted Him, He showed me He was enough. Giants still fall, storms still pass. When faith stays firm, nothing lasts. That's the truth I live by now. God brings victory somehow.
Gospel over Goliath.
I'm standing firm, every lesson taught, every lesson learned.
Gospel over Goliath.
What looked impossible had to bow, cause God is greater than it all somehow.
Gospel over Goliath.
I'm still here, not by might, but by faith and fear clear. And every giant I thought would win, lost the moment God stepped in. The giants don't get the final word, God does. If you've been praying and waiting for God to move, don't stop now. This song is here to remind you that even after the pain, deliverance still comes. God still pulls people out of dark places. I remember nights I sat awake in silence, trying to keep calm or fighting private violence. Not fists and anger, I mean battles in my head, trying not to drown in everything I felt instead. I got tired of acting like I was alright, crying in secret almost every night. Then I opened Psalm 46 in my room. God is our refuge and strength broke through the gloom. That verse stayed with me through the pressure, when my mind felt trapped under heavy weather, and nobody around me really knew the weight. I just kept talking to God through the ache. Some prayers felt delayed for a long time, still I kept reading every single line. And somewhere between those tears and pages, God started healing places hurt for ages. Deliverance still comes, even after all the hurt. Even when your faith feel weak and your heart feel burnt, God still reach down when your soul feel numb. Don't give up now, deliverance still comes. Deliverance still comes through the fear and stress, through every silent cry nobody addressed. And when you feel too broken just to run, remember this truth: deliverance still comes. I used to think I had to clean myself first before I could ask God to break the curse, but mercy met me right where I stood. Romans 8:1 changed how I pray. No condemnation took shame away. For the first time in a while I breathe, like God was finally speaking peace to me. And I ain't saying every wound disappeared. I still got moments fighting fear. Still got nights where emotions crash hard. But now I know pain don't have the final say. Jesus can pull light from the darkest place. And every time I thought I was too far gone, grace kept proving me wrong. Deliverance still comes, even after all the hurt. Even when your faith feel weak and your heart feel burnt, God still reach down when your soul feel numb. Don't give up now. Deliverance still comes. Deliverance still comes through the fear and stress, through every silent cry nobody addressed. And when you feel too broken just to run, remember this truth: deliverance still comes. I carried guilt for things I couldn't undo. Thought my mistakes would always define truth. But then I read 2 Timothy 1:7. Slowly, God didn't give fear that hit me deeply. I started learning how to let things go. Started trusting God with wounds nobody knows. And healing wasn't quick, it took some time. But little by little, peace touched my mind. There were days I barely had strength to pray. Still somehow God made a way. I know what freedom feels like somehow. Not perfect living, not pretending strong, just knowing God stayed all along. That's the reason these words come from my chest. Deliverance still comes, even after all the hurt. Even when your faith feel weak and your heart feel burnt, God still reach down when your soul feel numb. Don't give up now. Deliverance still comes. Deliverance still comes through the fear and stress, through every silent cry nobody addressed. And when you feel too broken just to run, remember this truth: deliverance still comes. Yeah, maybe you listening while fighting hidden pain, trying to smile while carrying chains, feeling exhausted from trying to survive, wondering if God still hears your cries. I need you to know He ain't far away, even if the answer ain't came today. Psalm 34:17 says the righteous cry out, and the Lord delivers them from every trouble they about. The scripture became real in my life when I was losing hope deep inside. God slowly pulled me out the dark and put peace back into my heart. Now I wake up grateful I survived, because there were moments I felt lifeless inside. But Jesus kept calling me forward again. Deliverance still comes, even after all the hurt. Even when your faith feel weak and your heart feel burned, God still reach down when your soul feel numb. Don't give up now. Deliverance still comes. Yeah, deliverance still comes through the fear and stress, through every silent cry nobody addressed. And when you feel too broken just to run, remember this truth: deliverance still comes. I know what it feels like to wait in tears, wondering why God's been quiet for years. But silence never meant He disappeared. He was holding me close the whole time here. And every scar I carry today remind me how His grace made a way, because God never stopped showing up. Deliverance still comes when the night feel cold, when your heart feel tired and your faith grow old. God still restores what pain undone. Keep holding on. Deliverance still comes. Deliverance still comes when your strength feel gone, when you've been carrying burdens too long. And one day you look back overcome and thank God that deliverance still comes. Yeah, God still rescues hearts every day, mine included. life gets heavy and your spirit feels tired, God can still breathe peace into you. This song is for the people trying to keep faith while carrying silent pain. You still being held together by heaven. I had nights when my chest felt tight for hours, sitting in silence, praying for power, trying not to break in the middle of stress, holding tears in while acting my best. But God met me in places nobody knew. When my mind was restless and my heart bruised, I remember reading Genesis where life began. God breathed in the dust and created man. That hit different when I felt empty inside, like heaven still breathes life when hope dies. And I needed that more than anybody knew, cause pressure was making my faith feel loose. I kept asking God, please don't leave me here. And somehow his peace would slowly appear. Not all at once, not overnight, but enough to help me survive each night. Breath of heaven, breathe on me again. When I feel weak, remind me who I am. Fill these broken places deep within, and give my weary soul new strength again. Yeah, breath of heaven, stay close. When I cry, when fear tries pulling me down inside, I need your peace more than anything. Only you can heal with pain. I used to carry burdens like they were mine alone. Even while praying, I still felt torn. Then Matthew 11:28 found my heart. Come to me all weary, that was the start. I finally learned God never asked me to hide. Every hurt, every fear I kept inside, and I ain't ashamed to admit it now. Some days I was barely making it out, but every prayer became air for my lungs. Every scripture became hope when I felt numb. That's why worship sounds different when you've been low. You don't sing for show, you sing cause you know what it feels like to almost collapse, then feel God pull you back from that. That kind of mercy changes your view, makes heaven feel personal to you. Breath of heaven, breathe on me again. When I feel weak, remind me who I am. Fill these broken places deep within, and give my weary soul new strength again. Breath of heaven, stay close. When I cry, when fear tries pulling me down inside, I need your peace more than anything. Only you can heal what pain brings. There was a season I stopped talking much, too drained emotionally to open up. I was hurting quietly, losing rest, smiling in public while fighting stress. Then Ezekiel 37 came alive to me, with dry bones rose by God's breath and speech. And I realized if God can revive dead places, then he can restore exhausted faces. That scripture carried me through dark weeks, when anxiety made me feel incomplete. And now I know healing ain't always loud. Sometimes it's breathing after breaking down. I still got moments where my heart gets heavy, still asking God daily to keep me steady. But I'm no longer drowning in despair, cause I know heaven still hears prayer. Breath of heaven, breathe on me again. Within, and give my weary soul new strength again. Breath of heaven, stay close. When I cry, when fear tries pulling me down inside, I need your peace more than anything. Only you can heal with pain. I stopped trying to look unshaken. Truth is, life had me frustrated, but Psalm 46 kept speaking clear. God is our refuge that stay near. Now when pressure starts closing in, I don't run from God, I lean on him. And every time I feel emotionally drained, his presence helps me breathe again. If you hearing this while fighting silently, please know God still moves faithfully. You are not forgotten because you feel weak. Sometimes tired hearts are the ones he keeps, and healing takes time, I learned that slow. But God stays near through every low. That's why I still trust him through pain. His breath keeps life inside my veins. Breath of heaven, breathe on me again. Breathe on me again. When I feel weak, remind me who I am. Oh,
stay close when I cry, when fear tries pulling me down inside. I need your peace more than anything. Only you can heal what pain brings. I felt peace show up in my darkest room, right when I thought I was losing hope too soon. God kept breathing life into my soul every time depression tried taking control. And now I know I survived for a reason. God was carrying me through every season. Even when my faith felt thin, He never stopped breathing life within. Breath of heaven never leave my side. You kept me standing through the hardest nights, and every wound that tried to break me down, You touched it gently and turned it around. Breath of heaven, I still need you now, more than words could ever say out loud. And every step I take today only happened 'cause you made a way. Still breathing, still breathing, still trusting, still standing, because heaven never stopped reaching for me.
If you're listening right now, God still has something for you. This is for the ones who prayed through the night and waited for morning. Your blessings don't come early, they come right on time. Midnight had me thinking too much again. Quiet room, heavy thoughts I couldn't defend. I was praying out loud with a shaky voice, trying to trust God even without choice. I remember reading Psalm 35 slow. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy was sure. That hit me different when I couldn't sleep, like God was talking directly to me. I've been in seasons where nothing made sense, still showing up even when life felt tense. But somehow in that silence I felt you near, like you were turning my worry into clear. Blessings after midnight, I can't explain it. When I thought it was over, you rearranged it. You showed up right when I was fading, turned my waiting into something worth saving. Blessings after midnight, I feel it in my chest. When I had nothing left, you still brought rest. And I know it wasn't luck or chance, it was your hand giving me another chance. I used to think delay meant denial, like every closed door was final. But Romans 8:18 changed my view. The suffering now won't compare to what you do. That verse kept me grounded in pain when life kept pouring heavy rain. I stopped rushing what I couldn't control and started trusting you with my soul. Even when I felt like I was losing time, you were building something I couldn't design. And now I see what I couldn't see then. Every delay was shaping me with blessings after midnight. I can't explain it. When I thought it was over, you rearranged it. You showed up right when I was fading, turned my waiting into something worth saving. Blessings after midnight, I feel it in my chest. When I had nothing left, you still brought rest. And I know it wasn't luck or chance, it was your hand giving me another chance. There were nights I felt like giving it all up, like my faith was barely enough. But 2 Peter 3:9 stayed on repeat. The Lord is not slow, He keeps His promise complete. That reminded me you don't forget my prayers, even when I felt like no one cares. You were working in ways I couldn't see, protecting me quietly. And now I understand the waiting room is where you bring dead hope back to bloom. I don't rush you like I used to do, I just wait because I trust you. Blessings after midnight, I can't explain it. When I thought it was over, you rearranged it. You showed up right when I was fading, turned my waiting into something worth saving. Blessings after midnight, I feel it in my chest. When I had nothing left, you still brought rest. And I know it wasn't luck or chance, it was your hand giving me another. I've learned peace doesn't always come quick. Sometimes it's built when everything feels stripped. But Matthew 6:33 kept me steady inside. Seek first the kingdom and everything aligns. That shifted how I move every day. I stopped chasing things that fade away. Now I chase presence, not applause. I chase purpose, not lost cause. And even when life still gets rough, I remember your grace is enough. So I don't fear what's ahead for me, because you already see. Blessings after midnight, I can't explain it. When I thought it was over, you rearranged it. You showed up right when I was fading, turned my waiting into something worth saving. Blessings after midnight, I feel it in my chest. When I had nothing left, you still brought rest. And I know it wasn't luck or chance, it was your hand giving me another chance. I cried in silence, you heard it all. You lifted me when I was about to fall. No spotlight, no crowd around, just your mercy holding me down. And every night I thought was the end was really where you began again. Blessings after midnight, now I understand. You were working everything by your hand. What felt like loss was really designed. You were building blessings in your time. Blessings after midnight, I won't forget every promise you never left. And I know now, even in delay, you were blessing me all the way. So I wait, even when it's dark, because midnight is never the end with you. Yeah. Yeah. This one for the people fighting thoughts they never talk about. May this song remind you that faith can still stand strong when your mind feels tired. God is still covering you. Yeah. I had seasons where fear sat heavy on me. Questions in my head wouldn't let me sleep peacefully. Trying to pray, but my thoughts kept drifting away. Wondering if God still heard me when I called his name. I remember reading Ephesians late one night. Put on the full armor of God, hit my life. That verse stayed with me when my faith felt weak. When discouragement was all I could see. I kept fighting battles nobody knew existed. Still showing love while my own heart felt distant. Trying to carry pain while hiding my mind. But God never left when my confidence broke. He kept sending peace through every word he spoke. His mercy kept showing up every morning. Armor against doubt, cover my heart again. When my thoughts get heavy, Lord, pull me in. Your truth keeps standing when my feelings shake, and your hands hold me when I start to break. Armor against doubt, keep my faith alive through every dark moment. I survive, and even when fear try to take control, your presence reminds me I'm never. I used to think faith meant never feeling weak, but now I know real trust still cries and seeks. Still asking God questions through the tears, still holding his promises through the years. James 1 told me trials build endurance. That scripture gave my hurt and mind assurance. Cause some nights I felt mentally drained, trying to smile while carrying pain. I had people around me and still felt empty. Had moments I wonder what was left in me. But then God slowed my thoughts down gently, reminding me his grace still covers me completely. Not perfect, still healing every day, but every time anxiety starts to rise, I hear God speaking calm over my life. Armor against doubt, cover my heart again. When my thoughts get heavy, Lord, pull me in. Your truth keeps standing when my feelings shake, and your hands hold me when I start to break. Armor against doubt, keep my faith alive through every dark moment. I survive, your presence reminds me I'm never. I remember sitting quiet with tears in my eyes, reading Psalm 46, trying to survive. God is our refuge and strength, gave me peace. For the first time in weeks, my mind felt released. I was tired of pretending I had it together, tired of acting strong through stormy weather. And God met me right there in my weakness, not with judgment, but with real forgiveness. That changed how I started seeing myself. Stop measuring worth by everybody else, because Jesus carried wounds too, so he understands what broken people do. Now when doubt starts speaking loud again, I run to prayer instead of giving in. But because God keeps walking with me daily, I'm up against doubt, cover my heart again. When my thoughts get heavy, Lord, pull me in. Your truth keeps standing when my feelings shake, and your hands hold me when I start to break. I'm up against doubt, keep my faith alive through every dark moment. I survive, and even when fear try to take control, your presence reminds me I'm never alone. There were days I barely recognized my peace, days I begged the pressure just to leave, but Philippians 4 kept calling me back. Do not be anxious, I held on to that. I started laying every burden at God's feet, even the thoughts that made me feel weak. And slowly my spirit started breathing again, like heaven was rebuilding me within. And if somebody hearing this feel overwhelmed, like fear got your whole life overwhelmed, please know God still sees every hidden scar, and His love can reach wherever you are. You don't gotta fake strength for the world outside. God honors the tears you try to hide, and faith don't mean you never feel pain. It means you keep trusting through the rain. Against doubt, cover my heart again. When my thoughts get heavy, Lord, pull me in. Your truth keeps standing when my feelings shake, and your hands hold me when I start to break. I'm up against doubt, keep my faith alive through every dark moment. I survive, and even when fear try to take control, your presence reminds me I'm never alone. Lord, quiet every voice trying to destroy my peace. Help me believe again when my strength feels weak. I know you never walked away from me. You stayed patient through every question, still loving me through every confession. Now my heart keeps running back to you. Now I stand secure, not because life easy, but because your love is sure, and carry me gently with amazing grace. I'm up against doubt, guarding all my days, leading me through every uncertain phase. So when my mind starts drifting too far, your word reminds me exactly who you are. Yeah. Faith kept me breathing when fear tried to break me. God was my armor the whole time.